We have over 5 million people out there who have Alzheimer's, and they have so much more potential than our society helps them to realize. I got tired of writing patient not appropriate for occupational therapy because of their severe cognitive limitations. That hurt my heart. Believing that abilities do remain at every stage of this disease. People can still do things if we just know the right way to pull that ability out. The Warchol Best-Abilities Care Model enables people who have Alzheimer's to flourish at every stage of their disease. The objective is to improve the quality of life, level of functional independence, safety, and health of those we serve. So we have to take people through that shift of thinking that people with dementia don't have to suffer, they can actually thrive. First of all, you overemphasize cognitive assessment because people tend to ignore that, and yet cognition is the primary determinant of somebody's level of independence. We can't ignore it. The second part of the model is that life story. We must get to know this individual. What's their history? What have they liked to do all their life? What's their personality type? What's their daily routine? What time do they like to get up, go to bed? What do they and don't they like to eat and drink? All that personal information is what drives the care that we deliver every day. We can't reduce this person to one page that's buried inside of a medical chart about who they are. We've got to do an in-depth life story assessment. So if you give somebody what they want to do and what they've always loved to do, if you present them with something meaningful, they're going to pay attention to it better. They're going to be more motivated to engage. Focusing on what someone can still do at every stage of dementia is the catalyst for quality of life. That's the third thing, learning their cognitive level and then knowing how do I provide this type of care that's very much a simplification. How do I adapt to them instead of them adapting to me? When we get the opportunity to engage their loved one, when we get the privilege to serve them, they see that potential that had been lying dormant for all that time, and that awakening does happen. That's the starting point. We need to know who this person is and what their life story is, because when you have Alzheimer's, a lot of those preferences don't actually change. What changes is the ability to engage in those activities independently. If they have a dementia-capable care partner who knows the just right approach to help them to do those activities, then that person will be very successful. We treat them like the person that they still are, with the dignity that they still deserve. And there's this belief that once you have Alzheimer's diagnosis, it's the end. If we can start holding them with the dignity and esteem that they deserve, if we can believe that quality of life is still possible, and if we can support their loved ones through this journey, I think the world will be a lot better place.